What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales-related video. Today we're talking about what was shown during the Tokyo Game Show stream for just Tales in general, because it was Tales of Arise, Tales of Christoria, and Tales of Esteria. For those who actually hung out with me during the stream, because I did live stream while we watched the stream, most will know how disappointed I was at the end of this, because honestly, they didn't need to do a Tokyo Game Show stream. Everything they showed there, they could have literally just posted on social media, because there was really nothing of value really shown. So I'll just go over all the small stuff real quick. For Tales of Esteria fans, just a really quick news there is that they revealed the idol results for who's going to get idol variants in Tales of Esteria. First place was Oscar from Tales of Berseria, second place was Ewan from Tales of Symphonia, and third place was Decus from Dawn of the New World. So, those are the... but I think only the top one gets the costume. So, I think it's just Oscar who's going to get a variant. So, there's that. Tales of Christoria. All they really showed us... They showed us a couple things. Nothing really big. They did drop this trailer... on YouTube that was part of the live stream. That's not really a trailer. It's just a closer look at the battle system. Let's go ahead and mute this. But essentially, you know, they show that the game is going to have some beginning battle quotes depending on who's in your party. So it is going to be a 4-person team. So you get your 3 Christoria characters. Well, I'm assuming you'll be able to use whoever you want, because as you can see, there are typings. It looks like Vicious has a dark typing, Kanata has a light typing, and then Mizella and Luke both have a fire typing. So it's kind of like going to be like Ray's, where you're going to have different types. But I feel like it's more like Esteria when it comes to the different typings, because it's not like you're not going to be forced to use all of one type for most content. You're just going to want to have different varieties. It doesn't look like these enemies really have an element, though, so it seems like for this like demo battle, it's pretty basic to what you're going to be doing anyway. So they just had, you know, they showed off some of the gameplay, which it looks great. Like, honestly, it looks beautiful, the way this game looks. I love the animations and everything. You know, you get to see Luke do some combos right there as well. And then they pretty much ended off with let me see, where is it? They ended off with Kanata doing his mystic art, as you can see right there. But, so we have our 4 things. So this is obviously the mystic art gauge, so as you're battling, this will fill up. I assume for... Well, let's see. Let's scroll back. Let's see, does each character have a different gauge? Let's take a look. Let's see how it looks when it switches characters. Okay, so it looks like it's a gauge for everybody. Okay, so you'll just fill up that gauge, and then when it fills up, I assume you can just tap it, and whatever character is on there, you can use their mystic art. We still don't know what the gacha system's going to be like, so there is that, but I do like the system for this game, because it's nicer for an on-the-go kind of game. Like, for people who aren't going to be, like for Ray's, it's more of a game, like, if you're sitting at home and playing it. Ray's isn't really a on-the-go type of game, especially when you're doing harder content. With this, you know, if you're doing something, it's not gonna penalize you for not paying attention to what's on your phone. You know, if you need a minute to do something while still having your game open, you can have that minute. So yeah, they pretty much just show that, and that was pretty much everything there. And then they showed some stuff on the stream with like a height comparison between Luke and Kanata, and Kanata's pretty short compared to Luke. So we can see we level up based on this stuff as well. I assume that there will be some kind of material to level us up as well. But for this specifically, it does look like, you know, okay, so we got like level 20 right here. I'm not sure what the max level will be in the game. I'm not sure if characters will have level caps that you'll be able to break through. But as you can see, it says rank 20 up here. So the level of your characters may actually be tied, not exactly, but... Like, for example, you may only be able to get a character as high as your rank is. It may be one of those games, so... but this could also just be for the demo, so... no need to freak out about that just yet. That was pretty much everything they showed for Crestoria, and then they announced that there was going to be a live stream. This is where I got really kind of upset. They announced that there would be a future live stream about Tales of Crestoria for the next bit of information on October 29th. Now, if they had announced a live stream for like 2 weeks from now, I'd be like, okay, you know, it's not a big deal. They probably have something good to show us. But the fact that they still are going to make us wait for this game to release, I'm convinced at this point they're going to wait till like the very end of the year to even release this. Because if we're not getting another live stream till October 29th, and then after October 29th, they'll probably say like, okay, we're going to put pre-registration in the store. And then probably like end of November, beginning of December will be when the game probably comes out. Which is still, it's like almost a year and a half after it was first announced, so it is what it is. We can't really do anything about it, but it is very disappointing to me. And I won't lie, my hype for this game has died down quite a bit because of all these not giving us really any information. This is all they really showed us. They showed us a little gameplay clip, and that was all the information they had. They also had a... let's actually go to Twitter real quick. Let's go to Tales of Crestoria. Boom. So, let's just go over the information they have real here. So, this is pretty much everything, you know, the highlights of the battle, all that kind of good stuff. And then they showed off that the administrators of World Order. So it looks like this is going to be like specific characters that might be like main antagonists. They are going to be shown off to us on October 29th. So as you can see here, details will be released October 29th. There's nothing about like the release date will be shown October 20th. Like if they had said that, if they were like, oh, October 29th, we will reveal when the game is going to be coming out, then it would be kind of be like, okay, we have a definitive time of when we know. But October 29th could come and they could still not announce it. So I'm hoping at this point that they're going to reveal whatever they have to reveal and then just be like, all right, you can download the game now. It's not realistic, but that's what I'm hoping for, because at this point the game's not going to come out this year. With how long they keep postponing they're not even postponing. It doesn't seem like they've delayed the game because they haven't given us a definitive release date yet. But I mean, what are we gonna do? We're gonna wait another month. So enough about Crestoria. I've already covered the Asteria stuff. Now let's go to Tales of Arise. They dropped a new kind of very short teaser trailer, and really the only thing of importance in here, they did talk about some stuff that we already kind of knew about, like right here. They did reveal that she's going to have healing arts. Apparently the people from her planet, I believe it's the people of Dana, or Rena, Dana, I forget which one is her planet, but Shion's planet, the people, you know, they have what's known as astral arts. That's how it was kind of translated. And Shion, for example, she does have healing arts. So I think even though she's like the secondary main character, because obviously Alphen's the main character, it seems like she's going to be kind of like our main healer, which is cool. And the whole thing with these characters is Alphen can't feel any pain. And everything that Xion touches apparently feels pain. So they're kind of like the perfect combo for each other because they can't hurt each other or be hurt by each other. So there was that. Then they just showed off more stuff in the trailer. They showed off how his sword that he gets from her, I guess, burns him, but because he can't feel pain, he, you know, he can keep going. But it's like, obviously, if his body takes enough damage, he can still die. They showed off that, they said in the stream that Xion's going to have many different costumes that she's going to change between during the game, so that'll be cool. And then they showed this, I'm going to mute this, because I don't know how loud it's going to be. They showed off some gameplay in this trailer, so you get to see a little bit, it just looks like a flurry of arts. So I really don't know what to make of this gameplay yet. I mean, it looks like it'll be fun regardless. Okay, so here's like, it looks like this is what Alphen's kind of like imprisoned, because they do mention that he's like a slave. You know, he's lived in slavery for a bit, or I don't know how long he's lived in slavery, but essentially a slave, and it looks like Xion's the one that rescues him, and the whole thing with his mask gets started there. And then at the very end, they have this little teaser right here where there's this little, I assume it's a girl. We can't really tell from here, but it's a girl, and she looks like she's in trouble or she's about to pass out. They kind of show this. She's kind of walking towards them, and then she just falls down. And then you see Alphen and Gion run towards her. And this might be the mascot of the game, this little, like, owl thing. So she might be a type of, like, Elise character, you know, where she has kind of like a familiar that helps her fight. But we'll obviously have to wait to see more later on. I mean, we have Tales Room, I think, in December. It's either November or December for Tales Room. So we'll probably get more Tales of Arise info during that stream. But obviously that'll be a stream that is not in English. There won't be any English translations or anything. So if you are going to watch that, you'll have to be aware of that. But other than that, that's pretty much everything they showed us for Tales of Arise. Nothing else definitive about a release date besides it just being 2020. And obviously, you know what consoles it's going to be on right there. So overall, the stream did kind of feel like a waste. You know, a lot of it, they could have just posted this teaser online. They could have had the Twitter page post out the information, because most of the stuff we already knew. They had cosplayers come on stage in Alphen and Gion's outfit, which was obviously just a way to kind of waste time. It seemed like they really didn't have a lot of information to show, so they were just kind of like, they were taking fan questions that had been asked online and stuff like that. And then obviously the stuff with Christoria is also as equally disappointing, and they didn't confirm anything like skits or anything for Tales of Arise. So as of right now, Tales fans don't have much to look forward to unless you are obviously someone who plays Tales of the Rays. You know, you obviously have the Spirit Gear event to look forward to, and then we obviously have the Kanono raid event coming at the end of the month. But other than that, that's pretty much everything. I was gonna make separate videos, but seeing as how little information they actually gave us, I figured I'd just compile it all into one video. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. When do you think Christoria is gonna release? Do you think it's gonna get delayed past 2019? I'm certainly hoping not. What are your thoughts on Tales of Arise gameplay from what we've seen so far? The world looks beautiful. I won't deny that. I just need more. I need to actually see the UI for the gameplay, because just seeing this doesn't really give me an idea of how it's really going to be played, because it's just a bunch of flurry of combos. I can't tell if it's like, you know, is it going to be like pre-Berseria, where you're kind of in a straight line, but you can free roam around the map if you choose, or is it going to be like Berseria, where you're always in like 3D free roam mode? So we'll have to wait and see on that. I'm hoping it's like older Tales games where it's kind of like you're fixed on something, and then if you want to free roam, you have the option to. But anyways, guys, that is it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. You want to stay up to date with all things Tales related. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.